I came back to Brazil, and now I don't have opportunity to speak English. So that's an opportunity to practice my speaking. I just practice my listening and my reading. So I want to improve even more my speaking. Thanks.
Yeah. Can you turn down your volume a little more?
Now it's better?
La la la. I can still hear an echo, but it might be in another window.
I am in my cell phone.
Yeah, it's usually the volume that is making that, but yeah. So don't be shy, Salamo, Dora. Again, don't wait for me.
It's a problem with your phone.
Who? Me?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can you not hear, or what's going on? So I'm gonna go ahead and share some of these questions then with you guys, because I want you guys to really speak. As you're speaking, I have a document. I don't know if you guys saw the document in your online classroom in your materials yet, but in the
Yes.
classroom, it is under welcome materials. Maybe it's not there yet. Okay, no, I haven't put it there yet. But what I'm going to be doing during these group calls is I have a document that I'm sharing with all of you, a group document that I'm going to be making notes of these calls. So as you guys are speaking, because you're the ones wanting to practice, I'm going to be making corrections of mistakes that are made. I'm going to be making comments about things we've talked about, maybe new language, new idioms, new phrasal verbs we review in the class. I'm going to be writing it down in this document. That way, you, if you're in this call, can review it later, and then it's extra support for the people who cannot join live. So yeah, I cannot stress enough that you guys really want to do a lot of the speaking. So I have some questions here utilizing the phrasal verbs from this month that you guys can ask each other, that you can practice. You do not need to only use these questions either. You know, anything you guys want to talk about.
Okay, I do use alarm clock to help me to wake up every morning. Sometimes, even before the alarm clock rang, I have already wake up. And sometimes I will, because I have few alarm clocks, so sometimes I will tend to wake up a bit later. Then sometimes I forget that I have already turned off the alarm, and I sleep late in the end. I wake up late in the end.
Yeah, so can you try to speak a little louder, Dora? Because I know I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Okay. Wait. Okay, can you hear me? No?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can hear you're just a little bit quiet.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that's just me. So the other guys can tell.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. No, because I turn louder. The volume, the caller volume, I turn it louder. So I think this is the best way. And I need an alarm clock to wake me up every day, because usually I get up very early in the morning, and but sometimes I do get up before the alarm clock ring, and sometimes I will wake up a bit later, because I have few alarm clocks to wake me up. I have maybe some 50 minutes or half an hour away, and depends on the time that I need to do things. Depends on my timing. Then I will can hear me properly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Then
can hear you.
sometimes I put away the alarm. I switch off the alarm, and I didn't realize that I have already switched off the alarm. And in the end, I wake up late. and I have to rush off to work.
Rush out the
and,
door.
do all the cleaning. Yeah. No. Rushing for work. Rush out.
Yeah, but you missed the article the. You want to rush out the door. You have to rush out the door means you leave the house in a hurry.
Okay. Rush out the door. Okay. Rush to work. Actually, I mean rush to work. Yeah.
But it means the same thing. So when you are talking about in the morning, oh, I'm late for work, so I have to rush out the door. That has
Okay.
an implication that you are in a hurry, rushing to wherever you're going.
Yes. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, of course. Sleeping in. Let's just jump to this question. This question's beautiful. How many of you get to sleep in? How often do you get to sleep in? And we use that word, how often do you get to sleep in? Get to means like you have the opportunity, you're able to. Like I don't ever get to sleep in anymore because I have a tiny little 7-month-old baby. So I don't get to sleep in, I'm not able to sleep in. But what about you guys?
Sleep in is like take a nap.
Sleep in is, who else wants to explain this word?
To sleep a little longer than usual.
Sleep a lot.
Yeah.
Mm,
So for example, Erica, what time do you usually wake up every day?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. So on Sunday mornings, do you ever sleep in till 7 a.m.?
No.
Yeah. Because my routine during the week, sometimes I get used to wake up early. So on Saturday,
Used to waking up. Mm-hmm.
I get used to waking up early. So sometimes I woke up at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. during the weekend. I don't have a specific time.
Yeah.
If I am very tired, I sleeping until 10 a.m. But it's still early.
What about you? Salmo, can you hear us?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, well, usually I wake up around 7 a.m. During the weekdays. I wake up with my cell phone, not alarm clock.
My cell phone is also my alarm clock.
Same as
Yeah.
me.
The first thing is turn off the ringtone. Ringtone?
Yes.
Turn off the alarm.
The alarm.
Oh.
I mean, even though the alarm on your phone is some kind of ringtone, your phone isn't actually ringing with a call. The alarm is just going off.
Okay. After after I look over some messages in my phone and get up off my bed.
So look over, fabulous use of that phrasal verb. Look over some messages, maybe look over emails, and then you get up out of bed. So that one has quite a few prepositions and particles there. So to get up is going to imply, when you get up, that is getting out of bed. But if you actually use the object bed, you have to say get up out of bed. So my alarm clock goes off at 6. I wake up at about 6:15 because I snooze for 15 minutes. And then I finally get up at 6:30. I finally get up out of bed at 6:30.
Okay. Continues?
You can absolutely continue.
Okay. I like to sleeping but it is possible just on weekends, and sometimes at when my children let me.
When they let you, yeah.
Mhm.
Erica, I don't think you have children, right?
No, I don't have.
Dora, do you have children?
No, I'm single.
Yeah, so children, sometimes they let you sleep in, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not
Okay.
easy.
Go ahead if you want to, if you have more, Salmo.
No, it's good.
So one question, I want you guys can use these questions if you're feeling stuck, or what's one question you have to ask another participant? So part of English fluency, of course, is your ability to read a question or listen to a question and answer. But can you think of a question to start a conversation? Can you create follow-up questions to maintain a conversation? So that is your
I don't know some
challenge.
words. I didn't understand some words in your questions.
Right now?
Whips up? Wipes up?
Pauline, welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Erica, you didn't understand in the question I just asked?
No, I understood, but I don't understand this question. Who wipes up food most often in your house?
Who whips up food most often in your house? So the $1 million question goes to Paulini, and she can explain what whips up means too. Woohoo!
Which sentence is it?
We have this one right here. Who
Okay,
whips up
okay.
food most often in your house?
Cool. What's up?
Who whips up?
Most of the time. I'm a single, so definitely I'm the only one.
You're the only one, what?
I'm the only one who wipe up food because I'm single.
Ah, the only one who whip. Pronunciation is whip with like a eh, eh.
Yeah.
So
Whip.
whips up food, but Erica isn't sure what whip up means. So who can explain what whip up means?
To prepare something quickly.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem. And just so you do know, Erica, the definitions are in, have you looked inside the classroom?
Not yet.
Okay, got it. So it is.
Because I enrolled the club yesterday, I think.
Yeah. So just so you do know, the definitions are there. So I'll kind of start a little bit more of a conversation with gulp down. And then you guys, again, jump in at any time because this conversation is all about you. I'm here to just make corrections. So something I could never gulp down is soda. Or like Coca-Cola. Because I never, ever drink it. I don't really care for it anymore. I used to gulp it down, but not anymore. So something I could never gulp down now would be like soda, or, you know, we call soda, which would be Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, any of those things, because it's so sugary and the carbonation, that like fizziness burns. So I could never gulp it down. I could never drink it really quickly. What is something you could never gulp down? And why?
Hot water.
Water?
Hot water.
Oh,
Hot water.
hot water.
Yeah.
Hot
Extremely hot water. Boiling water.
Yeah, that would burn.
Maybe vodka.
Ooh.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Well, yes, but what about like a shot?
A shot. So I can say to get one shot of
I
alcohol.
gulped down I gulped down that shot, like, and it just went. I gulped down that shot.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe we could gulp down vodka. Depends on your personal preference, I guess.
Yeah.
Who else? Feel free to jump in. You don't need to stick with that question. You guys, feel free.
Sorry.
Again, I'm making notes in our file too that I'll share with you guys later.
Sorry, just now you say the shot. Did you say?
Yeah.
Gulp down the shot. What is that? I'm not sure. I have never heard of this word before.
Yeah, me too.
Shot is a small drink,
Small drink.
I think. Mexican, they drink shot.
So imagine, when you go to a bar or you've gone to a club or you've watched TV or movies where they go to a bar and a club. And when you go to the bar, there's different types of drinks and alcohol you can get, right? You could get a beer, you could get a wine, you could get a cocktail, which is like a mixed drink. Or you can get one of those little tiny glasses that are just filled, usually with some kind of hard liquor.
Okay.
And then you just gulp it right down. So if if you have, it's usually like, I don't know, this big. And then you shot, and then you just take it down like that, and then that's what I've seen. That's what I've seen in the movies, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this cup, for example, a tequila.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tequila.
You can have a shot of tequila.
Yeah.
You can have shots of vodka.
Oh.
In college.
Strong.
Yeah. In college, I may have had shots of Jägermeister. Who knows?
Okay.
So those are shots. And so gulping down, is, or if I have a cup of here, if I'm just, that's gulping down as well. So there's no really indication of the quantity of liquid. It's just the idea of like all back at once.
Okay.
I'm going to come back to sharing my screen with the questions just to give you guys some extra support if you need. So bye for now. So feel free. Who has $1 million question to ask anyone else? Pauline, I can see you just like.
Yeah, affiliated.
Where are you from?
I'm from France. I live in Paris.
Ooh, Paris.
And it's really rainy day today. Okay.
Yeah, so weather's a really common small talk to talk about as well. It's raining in France?
Yeah.
How cold?
Not so cold, but sky is gloomy and rainy all the day, and tomorrow also it will day, and one day also when it's a day.
A weekend of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's raining all day. Here it is already. Let's see the weather already. I'll do Celsius. Most of you guys know Celsius. It's already 24 degrees here.
Wow.
And it's not even 7:30 in the morning. So it's going to get up to 35 degrees here in Tucson today. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer warm weather, rainy weather, cold weather? What do you guys prefer?
I think I prefer cold because I have never been too cold. In Malaysia, it's most of the time sunny days or rainy days, and this is a humid area, so it is like rainforest and all this, right? But now it's less of rainforest anymore. I mean, there are less rainforests, but then it's still very humid. And so I wonder maybe if I'm in the winter climate, I might like it.
A different climate?
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. Sorry guys, I'm just checking to see if someone else had problems joining in. So yeah. What about the weather where you guys are? Erica and Samuel.
Here in Brazil, we have a lot of different kind of weathers, but in São Paulo it's cloud today. It's not raining, but it's cloud.
Cloudy.
Yes, but I prefer warm because I don't like rainy days. Usually when it's cold here is raining, so I prefer warm weather because I can use how can I say? I don't need to use blues. No, I don't know. I don't
You don't
need
need
to
to wear
use. Sorry. I don't need to wear hard clothes.
jackets and things.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you guys, if it's raining, because Dora, you said it rains, it's wet where you are. In Paris, it's raining all weekend and it rains there. Brazil, of course, there's rain. So when it is raining, do you often go out? Do you stay in? What do you do? Do you kick back, which means relax? Kick back. Do you trying to think of some new phrasal verbs in this context? Do you like to kick back and relax? Do you go out? Do you stay in? Do you put your feet up? What do you guys do?
It depends on the situation.
If I have enough, sorry.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
No, you can go.
Okay, so for me, I will try not to go out, but then it depends on the situation. If I have to go out, means I have no choice. I have to go out. Just like when in school, if I need to come back home, or if I need to go to school, this is something that I cannot choose not to go. So I have to go anyway. So I will try to avoid the situation where I will try to avoid the time when it is raining to go out because it's dangerous. It's slippery and also you can't see the road properly. So I will prefer not to go out.
So you prefer not to go out. You prefer not to drive, right? It is kind of dangerous to drive in the rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm from California and San Diego specifically. And so San Diego's known for really beautiful weather. And a lot of people think it doesn't rain a lot. And it doesn't. It doesn't rain that often. But when it does rain, nobody knows how to drive in the rain. So when it rains in San Diego, it is chaos on the road because everyone still wants to drive 75, 80 miles per hour and, zip in and out. We can say zip in and out of traffic is when you like zip in and out of traffic, right? You pass people, you're going to the right to get in front of somebody, going to the left to get in front of somebody. So people still drive that way and it's just chaos. But so we heard about Dora wanting to go out. Erica, you were going to say something.
If I have an appointment, I will go out. But if my free time, I prefer staying in my home.
Yeah.
Watching
Stay
Netflix.
Home.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Stay home. Watching Netflix.
Netflix and chill.
Sorry?
Have you guys heard or seen the t-shirts? Netflix and chill.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an internet meme, one of those things that just go viral on the internet. Netflix and chill, which means Netflix and relax.
Yes.
Okay, so Miss Rainy Day Weekend, do you like to go out or stay in?
Yes, it's a bit like Dora. I think I would avoid driving, but I like to go just for a walk outside in Paris.
In the rain.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, my mom just how could I say it? Maybe I'm used to it because my mom gave me this habit. So when I was a child, she was just putting in French is bottes, but I don't know, shoes for rain, and
Rain
my
boot.
raincoat, and just go out and have fun outside. So I do the same now.
Wow.
Yeah, you could say rain boots, I think you were talking about.
Yeah, rain boots.
Or galoshes.
Galoshes.
Galoshes. Yeah. So if you can Google a picture if you want of galoshes.
Yeah.
Or I could even show, if you guys want, galoshes is a like waterproof shoe. So usually they're like boots, but they can be any kind of waterproof shoe. But you can also call them rain boots. Like, oh, I got new rain boots for Christmas.
Rain boots. I will keep it. Rain boots.
Rain boots, yeah. Does it, Salma, where are you in Brazil?
South of Brazil are raining a lot, huh?
So you're in Santa Catarina, right?
Yeah. I don't like it. I prefer it's hot days. But when rain here, I like to go out to shop in the mall, or staying at home to watch a movie or Netflix series movie.
Series. Series. So there is, I'm going to write this in here just as a quick pronunciation bonus, right? Series. This is like a TV show. And then we have the adjective serious. So when you read these words, all of you, when you read these words, do you read a very similar sound? Or how could you identify the difference?
Series.
Cereal.
Yes.
So is it serios?
No.
The first one is series.
Series.
And the
The
second
second
one?
one, cereals. Cereals.
So close. So let me unshare this. So think about this first one is series. Series. TV series. So think 2 syllables. Series. So it has that E sound to be the long E, like sit versus seat, right? Series. The second one is serious. 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 Serious.
Serious.
So even though it ends in O-U-S and it looks like os, serios, it's serious. Serious.
Serious.
So I like to watch serious series.
Series.
I like to watch serious series.
Series.
That's all of your pronunciation challenge. Serious series.
Serious.
Nice.
I like to watch a serious series.
Nice, Dora. It's like a pronunciation check. Next. Simone, you got it?
Just a moment, please.
Oh, saved by the bell, you lucky, lucky guy. Now you're out. Yeah, no problem. Do you guys like having these questions to be able to read?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to give you added support. This is the first call, so, maybe there's a little bit of shyness. Shyness, maybe like, ooh, uncomfortable, I don't know how to be, but like I said, and just in case, because I know Paulini, you can, and Paulini is how I say your name, right? Paulini?
Pauline. Yeah, just Pauline.
Oh, just Pauline. Okay. So Pauline, it does say live on the screen, but we're not actually broadcasting live. It's a private call, but I'm recording it.
There is no problem, but yesterday, in fact, I have 2 computers, and the other one, I think, is dead.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about anything from this week's or this month's material that was confusing, or does anybody have any questions from this month's material so far that you guys want to review with me together and practice together with each other?
Yeah, maybe the different meanings to check out.
Yeah, oh, the challenge.
Yeah.
So let's say which ones we know. I'm gonna write some here. So which ones do you guys know? So practicing, you know, you're speaking, of course. Tell me what you know. So you guys just tell me some meanings, and I'll write them down, and then we'll go over any additional ones.
So I've checked out 2 books, and so it means I borrow. I borrow.
Rent, yeah, or borrow.
Yeah.
Colleen, you also wrote another one in the comments of our.
Yeah, because I found it means also today.
And that one was, which one was that? About, ooh, you have a crush on him, so you are?
Yeah, you are check out. Yeah, you are looking at someone quite intensely, something like that.
To look at someone intensely, and it's usually with interest.
Okay, with interest.
You know, so just an idea, it's when you're like, oh, nice. Like, look at that person down. Oh, yeah, he's cute. She's cute. I like them kind of idea. So it's not just like a look, and it's not even like maybe you see someone wearing something interesting or like doing something interesting. If you were just kind of staring at them, that's not checking out either. Check out someone really has that meaning of like, damn, you know? Yeah, I love it. Okay, so let's see. What else do you guys know for check out?
To do research.
Say it again.
To do research.
Hey, can you give an example?
I search. Sorry, I check out the. Let me think. I check out the information about the culture of America or the United States.
I checked out information about the culture of America. Okay. Check out can be to research something, to, you know, look, look something. What else do we have?
Just to leave an hotel, so I have to check out.
Say it again.
I'm leaving the hotel.
Ah,
so I have to check out.
You read my mind. I don't know why my font's changing. To leave a hotel. Yep. Leave a hotel. There was another one. This one's really morbid. To die. And this is quite informal. And this is a more British, not British English. This is more American. So, unfortunately, my grandpa checked out last night. And again, it's really informal. So it would probably be used in like a conversation casually with friends. You know that the polite way to say die is pass away. Passed away, right? Okay. So you can also use it to find out if information is true. To find out if information is true. So that's kind of similar to Dora's here, research. So my friend John said he was a doctor and a lawyer and a judge and was a top professor at Cambridge University, but I don't know, it doesn't really seem to check out. So I gotta check out his information, right? Like, I don't think that seems true. Has anybody ever gone to the grocery store?
Yes.
Supermarket?
Yeah.
Yes.
How would you use checkout in this context?
When you have to pay, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can be a checkout clerk. You can be a checkout clerk as well, and the checkout clerk is the person who is doot, 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 running your groceries and paying. I can say, oh, I have to just run into the grocery store really quickly. I'll call you when I'm done checking out. I'll call you when I'm done checking out, and that means when I'm done paying.
What about checking out the price of the things?
And what does that mean?
Going to check out means to look out, right?
To look at.
It means to look out the price for the things, whether is it in discount? Is it having a discount? I mean,
it has nothing to do specifically with having a discount. After I check. It has nothing to do with a discount. You could just use it as look at, like, I need to check out different prices. So I want to buy a computer.
Okay.
I don't know which one I want to buy. I'm just going to check out some different styles. I'm going to check out some different prices. I'm going to check out some different features. You know, do I want a built-in webcam? Do I want a tablet? So check out is to look at that way.
Okay.
And those are pretty much the majority. So as you kind of notice, check out has a lot of look, like a lot of meanings of look at.
Yes.
Depending on context, it can mean something slightly different.
Okay.
So let me just make this a little smaller. So we have, for example, checking out. I need to get my car checked out. I need to get my car checked out. So here, this is another meaning of look, but it implies something. What is the implication with that?
Analyze.
Analyze. Why?
Because the car has some problem, you need to fix it.
Yes. So in this case, it's like looking at something to find a problem. So I need to get my car checked out. So look at to find the problem. So if something has a problem, you need to find the solution. So, you know, Pauline, you got to check out your computer.
Yeah.
You know, you got to check out what happened yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your computer just died or shut off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Pauline's computer just shut off. It just died. Obviously, there's a problem. So she needs to check it out. She needs to look at it to find the answer, to find the problem and solution. Excellent.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Can I use passway to things? For example, my computer passed away yesterday.
Great question. No. To pass away is when a person dies. But great note that things with batteries die as well. My phone died. My computer died. So we use the verb die with things that have a battery.
Okay.
And that's different than like turned off. But pass away is only for people. Beautiful.
Okay.
So can we say?
Go ahead, Dora.
Okay. Okay. So can you say turn off for people? No, right?
Can we say what?
Turn off for people as in pass away, cannot, right?
Turn off?
Yes.
No. Turned off. No, but you know, English really is just so crazy, isn't it? Because
yes.
You know, if it were a possibility, if I said, yeah, totally, that works, you know, it would work, but it doesn't. Turn off. But I mean, we won't get into this. People can be turned on, but that means something different.
Okay.
but someone cannot be turned off. You know what? Actually, no, somebody can be turned off, but it does not mean die.
Is it to feel sleepy and go to sleep?
Turn off?
Yeah.
No, so turn off can have two meanings. So turn off and turn on can have like a sexual meaning,
Oh, okay.
or it can also be used as an interest. So, my friend turned me on to this band. My friend turned me on to this band. So to turn someone on to something, to turn someone on to something means to get someone interested in. And so the opposite is true with turn off. I don't know, that TV show just really turned me off. I'm just not interested. I'm not into it. I'm not interested. So turn off is going to be like to lose interest when we're talking about people. When we're talking about people. Oh, I love digression. Digression is really great. What is digression? Do you guys know?
No.
No.
I guess, yeah.
Huh?
When you start to speak about a topic and then it goes on another topic,
Yes.
and so you have to develop.
Yes. So digress is like, we're talking about gulping down, and then we're talking about rain, and then galoshes, and then checking out, and then, all this stuff. So let's focus the last 10 minutes or so on some weaknesses you guys have for speaking. So and I'm going to turn this off. So you're obviously in the club because you want to improve your conversation skills, your speaking skills. So one of the most important things of the material in this club moving into the future as well, May's material is going to be different. It's going to be a lot more structured. You're going to be getting a study guide. You're going to be getting all kinds of different information, a little bit more structured now that it's officially kicking off. But the most important thing is to utilize what you're learning. So learning phrasal verbs, using it with your conversation partner, writing it, saying it out loud, really trying to commit it and like lock it to your memory, because that's what most of my students tell me is, I learned this information and I never remember it. So that's a problem, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So often people say that. So it's really trying to utilize the language in these classes with your conversation partner, etc. But for today, what are some other weaknesses you have that we as a group can help you fix and help you work on? I mean, if you had to kind of name one thing that challenges you for speaking.
Sometimes I forget the words because I know, but I don't use it. So, and when I am speaking, I can't explain. But I know the word, but I don't practice. So I have problem.
So you are honestly like the reason I created this training program. To a T. So there's an expression, you are to a T. To a T means like exactly. Exactly. So two things you can do and everyone can do with this is, again, immediately start using the new language. So we obviously have a limitation in that I'm going to recommend doing it from our curriculum today and going into the new months. You can't do it with everything you've learned in the past, but really focusing on learning new language, practicing it, using it, remembering it, practicing, using. So just following those steps, because it's never going to be committed to your memory if you don't use it. It's a completely unrealistic expectation to learn a word and be like, superfragilistic expialidocious. Perfect. That's my new vocabulary word for the day. I got it. And then in 2 months, I'm expected to remember that word that I learned 2 months ago. I maybe read once, you know, so it's unrealistic. So really using it. And then another challenge, and it's going to be in your like study guide, my recommended activities with the material, is to practice explaining the phrasal verbs.
Okay.
And it seems like it could be really easy. Like, Jennifer, why am I going to do that? I understand the meaning. But explaining it in English in your own words is different than understanding silently in your head. So as an example, who's going to be the winner today? So anyone can try. So let's do the example like get into. To get into something. Get into something was one of the phrasal verbs this month. I'm sure all of you are like, yeah, I know it. But what does it mean? Can you describe it?
To start doing something.
So we are kicking off this phrasal verb club. We know kick off means to start something. So do we say we're getting into this conversation club?
No.
No. You're close, but it's like you're missing a little part.
Yeah.
To be involved.
Say it again, Dora.
To be involved. To be involved.
To be get involved. To be involved. There's one like little thing that's gonna connect it to the real meaning.
When you begin to understand the thing that you are doing, I get into the phrasal verbs, so I'm understanding what I am.
We're getting colder. Getting colder, we're getting away. So just to, you know, time-wise, Pauline was so close, Dora was so close. We're just missing to start doing something that you're really interested in, to become involved with something that you're really interested in. So I'm getting into this phrasal verb club means like I'm starting it, I'm loving it, it's my new favorite thing. I'm getting into, I have been really getting into mom and baby yoga. Okay. It's something that I love doing. I started doing it and I love doing it. So to get into is to become involved with something that you enjoy.
Okay.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like, I got this. So so what if I do, I took away the definitions we talked about. So we talked about the verb to die. So what does to die mean when it comes to electronics and things?
When the cell phone turn off suddenly.
But
because the battery.
Because?
The battery is not working because I don't have more battery.
Because because I don't have any more battery, because the battery lost charge.
Yes.
Because when you say my phone just turned off, that could mean dying, but it could mean something else as well. So when you're getting into this explanation of words, phrases, expressions, it's important to find those teeny parts that make it different. Like with checkout. Checkout, when you use checkout with a person, what's the difference of checkout with your car? Who can explain the difference? If I check out a person and I check out my car, both of them mean look at.
But you said to check out a car was to try to find if there is a problem. So if I check out someone, I'm not really, checking out if the person is dressed correctly or not.
Exactly.
Like that.
Exactly. That's perfect. So with a car, you're looking for a problem. With a person, you're not looking for a problem. You are
Admire.
Admiring. Yeah. Remember that? Like, good. Okay. So so Erica, presented your problem, your weakness of remembering information and then using it. So my 2 recommendations are, when you read the material, always try to connect everything you can in terms of your senses. So you want to apply all of your skills. So when you get this new information, you want to read it, you want to write it, you want to think about it, and then you want to say it. You're also going to hear me say it, so you're going to involve your listening skill as well. So if you apply all of those skill areas, you're also much more likely to remember it rather than just listening and reading.
Okay.
And then try to explain the other words in your own words. Okay, so what's another weakness we have that we can work on together? Anyone? Your biggest fear or weakness or challenge with speaking. This is why you want to go first, because then it's like you're done.
To structures of sentence, for me, it's difficult.
The construction of sentences.
Yeah, the structures.
Mm-hmm. So anyone have
the correct sequence, huh?
Yeah. So does anybody have a suggestion that they do to work on that skill?
To listen more, I guess.
So Salmo and anyone watching the replay or anyone here, what you want to do with that is really move from passively listening, passively reading, and kind of passively looking at material and move into active learning. Now, what active learning is you're going to look at, for example, the transcript from this month. That small text with all of the get up, get out, get into, I woke up. When you look at that, focus and spend some time on analyzing the sentences I wrote. What patterns do you see? What structure do you see? Do you notice how it's always subject, verb, object, right? And then where is my other information going? Where are adverbs going in that? Do you notice a pattern of where adverbs are going? Do you notice a pattern of ing verbs, the gerunds, the infinitive? So you want to really look at those patterns and then analyze them so you can be like, oh, Jennifer used an adverb after that, so adverbs probably go there. You know what I mean? So you want to analyze sentence structures that you read and listen to so you can begin to identify them for yourself.
Okay.
And so I will take, I'll kind of give an exercise for that today. Let me write it down, because if I don't write it down, I forget. So I'll kind of give a sentence structure exercise. Okay? And so that will hopefully help you with that and moving forward. We have time for maybe one more weakness and solution, if you have any.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary. So definitely active listening with TV shows, podcasts, anything you're listening to, watching, reading, be actively looking for new vocabulary. A lot of the times I know when you guys are reviewing information, if you're just doing it for entertainment or for fun, then if you don't know or understand a word, sometimes you'll understand it from context, or you kind of understand the general meaning. So you just keep going. You don't really focus on that particular word that you don't know. You couldn't explain it. You probably wouldn't know how to use it in a sentence, but you understand the general idea, so you just keep going. So really focusing on taking those words you don't know and defining, using, writing, reading, thinking, and speaking it.
Okay.
All right. So there is, I gave the email today, right? So there was an email that I sent out with the link to join. In that email, I said, if you don't want to join, you can just watch. I do see there's one person watching. It might be one of you. I'm not exactly sure, but if you're watching, join us tomorrow. Join us tomorrow if you're feeling shy. There were several people who did not come, a couple people who couldn't, but you know we have a call tomorrow. The call tomorrow is 2.5 hours later than today, to give you kind of an idea of the time zone. As a reminder, as I said in the email, I'm not going to be sending out a link. I'm going to be putting the link inside of the classroom, inside of the lecture where it says kickoff party May 7th.
Okay.
So everyone got it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And that link is going to be there about 10-15 minutes before, because Google Hangouts doesn't let me do it much earlier. And great job today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Woohoo! As everyone gets more comfortable, it'll be easier. That I promise. I probably won't even speak anything at all, and it'll be all you guys. I'll be like, guys, don't forget about me. Okay. So have a beautiful day. If anyone wants to stay here chatting with each other, I can leave this screen open for you. Or is everyone going to be leaving?
I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I have to go.